Everybody, what's going on? I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome to drboycetv.com, the home for intelligent Black people. My name is Dr. Boyce Watkins. So good to see all of you. I hope you all are having a great day. I'm going to check my Wi-Fi, make sure I'm coming through all right. Give me 1 second here. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you guys can hear me all right. I am not sure if my Wi-Fi is going to even let me do this live stream because it's not going live. So maybe I got to check my strength of my signal. So give me a second. Let me know if you can hear me okay. Let me know if you can even hear me at all, because I don't know what's going on here with this thing. I hope it's not going to give me problems. Okay, wait. I think I am live now. Holy crap. This is so crazy. Anyway, can y'all hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me okay. So this is going to be okay, this is going to be a roll of the dice, because literally I could not see any of your comments or any of you until just now, and I thought I wasn't live, and I had to hit the button twice and all this other stuff. So I truly apologize for that. That's what happens when you travel, when you get ghetto Wi-Fi. All right. So anyway, I want to say hello, and also I want to mention what we're going to cover today. It's going to be pretty quick. First off, I want to talk about today's market boom. A lot of y'all made money. Touchdown. How many of y'all made money today? Give me a yes. If you made money, give me a yes. If you were looking at the stock market and it was smoking hot and you were doing great, I know those of you who are doing stock options with us, I know you're killing it, because I own a lot of the same assets you own, and I know today was an amazing day for all of us. So give me a yes in the chat if you were making some money today. And also, just so you know, because the connection's so weird, I can't really see everything that's happening in real time. So I'll probably see your responses after they come in. But I'm going to keep talking, and let me know. Just give me some feedback periodically. Let me know that my audio, that everything's coming through okay, because I'm kind of concerned right now about the quality of all this, right? But anyway, let me just go through this, and then toward the end, what I'll do is I'll also mention three stocks that I think are worth taking a look at. Not saying you should buy them. This is not investing advice ever. But generally speaking, I wanted to talk about this report today that boosted your stocks to help you make money. Basically, there was just a really great jobs report today. That was kind of the catalyst. That was the big kahuna, the big driver. And basically, the Federal Reserve, has pulled off what is referred to as a soft landing. That means that they were able to kill inflation without killing the body. So in a way, it's almost like, if you think about the way chemotherapy works, unfortunately, where it kills the good cells and the bad. Well, rate hiking can do the same thing, right? And what you're always hoping when you hike interest rates is that the good, which is the reduction in inflation, outweighs the bad, which is the slowing of the economy. Okay. So they were worried. They said, gosh, we're going to hammer the economy with these higher interest rates so we can deliberately slow it down. But what if we slow it down too much? Right. But we got to kill this inflation. So they did it, man. They pulled it off. They reduced inflation, and they also were able to keep the economy strong. So it says here on CNBC, the stocks advanced on Friday after an expectation-defying jobs report gave investors confidence around the health of the economy. The S&P 500 rose by 1%. Stocks rallied after data showed non-farm payrolls grew by 254,000 jobs, far outpacing the forecasted gain of 150,000 from economists. So they expected 150,000 new jobs. They got 250,000, which is pretty amazing. The unemployment rate ticked down. It went down to 4.1%, despite the fact that they expected it to hold steady at 4.2. Quote, after a summer of weak labor data readings, this is a reassuring reading that the U.S. economy remains resilient, supported by a healthy labor market, says Michael Clover, head of ETF model portfolios at Global X. We remain in an environment where good economic news is good news for the equity market, as it increases the potential for a soft landing. So a lot of mega cap names went up. And I was a little bit mad about Tesla, which just to give you a foreshadow, Tesla is one of the stocks that I really actually like right now. I got up this morning, I was on my morning run, and I said, that's right, I'm going to buy me some Tesla today, because I thought it was going to remain pretty flat or steady, maybe even go down. And then Tesla went up, and I said, damn, I feel like I missed some of that. But here's the thing, right now, you may get lucky next week, and I'm going to explain it in a weird way. I think that what's happening in the Middle East is going to rattle the markets, possibly. I think it's going to shake the markets up. I think that the Israelis are going to possibly do something to disrupt the supply of oil, which could shoot up oil prices and possibly create risk. And risk tends to reduce stock prices. If that happens, I'm going to see that as a buying opportunity, not because it really is necessarily, or because we know it for sure, but because it seems to me that the market kind of gives you these openings where something will scare it and everything goes down, and then it just recovers pretty quickly. And so, part of this boost today, in my opinion, is the bipolar nature of the stock market. Just a few days ago, you saw a major drop. How many of y'all saw that money just that blood red in your portfolio, all that money leaving? It just felt like a loss. It felt like, oh my God, I'm looking at my Robin, everything's red. Oh Lord Jesus, oh my God. I have a couple students that I work with directly, and they were texting me like, what do I do? A margin call, what do I do? And really my first reaction is sometimes investing is a little bit like playing poker. You guys know I like to play poker. I don't like gambling, but I love poker. It's a great game of psychology, strategy, and math. And more importantly, poker is also a game of patience. So sometimes, about 75% of the time when I play poker, the best move to make is no move at all, right? Just be cool, chill out, relax, just wait for the storm to go away. And that's what I kind of felt. That was my first instinct. Now, of course, in the short term, you have some adjustments you have to make. Maybe you got to get some cash to deal with a margin call or sell a couple things. But a lot of times it's a matter of just kind of sitting there and just saying, okay, well, let's see how this plays out. Let's see what this looks like. In fact, I really almost say raising teenage daughters is a lot like dealing with the stock market. You can't overreact to everything you see and hear. Sometimes you wait a couple hours and your 14-year-old no longer thinks it's the end of the world. So the stock market does that. The stock market's a little bit of a drama queen. Today, the market could be overreacting, right? So that means that if you're looking for a time to sell a little bit, maybe this is the time to take something off the top. Maybe it's the time to diversify. What I was doing actually is I always try to think a step ahead. When the market does well, I prepare for when it's going to go bad. When it goes bad, I prepare for when it's going to go well, because it tends to do that. That's what I wrote my dissertation on, is how the market just has these ups and downs, right? They're not always reliable though. So you can't always assume it's going to happen that way, but that's kind of what I thought might occur here. So long story short, congratulations if you made money. I'm proud of you for consistently investing. And for those of you that still want to get started, aren't sure what to do, feel free to take a look at some of the stuff we have going on in the Black Business School. I have something called What Dr. Boyce is Buying, where I literally give a list of stocks every week. And feel free to go to drboycestocks.com. That's the URL on the screen. Now, let me give you a couple of other stocks that I like right now. I like Spotify and Walmart. So Spotify, Walmart, and Tesla are kind of three of my favorites right now. And I kind of like the idea of just being an owner in some of these companies. I think there's a lot of upside in all three. I think Tesla has a lot of potential in what they're doing with AI and robots and robo taxis and everything else. And also Spotify just seems to have gotten it right when it comes to monetizing their subscriber base. And Walmart, I kind of feel like Walmart is really hungry. They're really trying to fight for some market share from Amazon. They're literally just kind of copying what Amazon's doing. And I kind of think that might be the right idea. Who knows? But anyway, let me keep reading here. It says here a lot of small cap stocks went up. The bouncy race losses seen in recent days, mounting geopolitical tensions in the Middle East gave way to a shaky start in October for stocks, a turn after the market posted an unusually strong first 9 months of the year. The S&P 500 finished up 0.22% on the week, while the Dow inched higher by 0.09%. Crude oil prices rose again, bringing the weekly gain to around 9%. Oil has been pushed higher as a result of intensifying conflict in the Middle East after Iran launched a missile attack on Israel. So what's going to probably occur this weekend is you're going to see developments in this whole situation in Iran and Iran and Israel. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully it doesn't get to the point where we're dealing with things that are bigger than just how much money we lost. I'm really worried about this. But I personally think that as this war kind of escalates, it could end up pushing the price of oil even higher. And also that sort of risk, that geopolitical risk, was cited by JP Morgan Chase's Jamie Dimon as one of the great risks you should be concerned about in investing right now. So what I'm going to do is look at a few of your comments real quick, and then we'll kind of pop out. Joby, I don't know anything about Joby, Linda. We do our stock market Tuesdays, and you can send that question to me in class, but I don't know that company Joby, so I can't give you an assessment on that. I just picked the three that I've kind of researched that I like right now. I went out and saw the taxi at the Grove here in LA. It's really nice. The taxi, you mean like the robo taxi? Is that what you saw? I'm kind of looking forward to that. I've been waiting for driverless cars for the longest, and they've been taking forever to get here. I can't wait till they arrive. And I want flying cars. I want those. I want flying robo taxis. That's what I want. That's what I thought. How many of y'all thought that? Like a lot of us, did y'all think that this would be the case by the year 2024, that we would have like flying robo taxis? Why are we still driving? Why am I driving? My portfolio got shot right in the chest and blood was everywhere. That's funny, Saint Germain. Yeah, yeah. A lot of portfolios got shot in the chest. There was blood all over the place. But that's the thing, though. This is why when you're talking about investing, you have to stay cool, manage your emotions, understand the psychology, that the feelings that you're having, and don't let those feelings be the driver of your decision making. And so this is one of the reasons why in the Black Business School we created the first ever Black financial therapy department, because what we realize is that there's a lot of psychology behind what we do with our money and how we invest. Let's see. Shamir says San Francisco driverless cars are everywhere. I've heard that. Waymo, right? Waymo's the company. Yeah, yeah. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, yeah. Armando, that APLD took off. Yes, it did. Applied Digital. I own lots of shares of Applied Digital. My wife is gonna give me some extra kisses when I show her how much money we made. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So so enjoy it now. Enjoy it. But just remember, just be prepared for the ups and downs. A lot of people think that being an investor means that you just have an endless supply of money. The money just comes out of your ears and it's easy to make money. But actually, being an investor means that not you're probably going to make money, but it also means you have to be willing to lose some money, and that's the hard part. That's the tough part. That's the scary part. But it's also why you want to be really cautious, really thoughtful, really careful. Okay, so just don't get overconfident. Overconfidence. When I was at Syracuse and we did research, we wrote research papers. Investor overconfidence is a real phenomenon. It happens all the time. And we used to talk about that on a consistent basis. So don't let that happen to you. Just kind of be humble and be consistent and keep your portfolio safe. And I think that's a good approach. All right, guys. So I didn't want to take a lot of your time. The three stocks I mentioned earlier are Tesla, Spotify, and Walmart. Tesla, Spotify, and Walmart. If you want to see some of the other stocks, what Dr. Boyce is buying, you can go to drboycestocks.com. Also, if you don't join us for Money in the Morning, you don't know what you're missing. Today we had Asia Kirkendall, who is the creator of quantum wealth theory, and she's a brilliant young woman, and she really just laid it down in terms of the psychology of money and broke down your brain and the money brain and why we make the choices that we make. It was excellent. It was absolutely excellent. And so we're going to bring in some more great people later on. I think Ryan McCrary, who's an expert on making money with funnels, things like that. He's going to be our guest in class on Monday. Wednesday for Powernomics training, I'm actually bringing in Kwame Kilpatrick, who was the former mayor of Detroit. And I don't know how people feel about Kwame one way or the other. That he dealt with the indictments and everything, and he got out of prison. But I really wanted to talk to him because I really want to understand what he knows about what happens behind the scenes in the political process, right? So you can join us for that conversation on Wednesday night in Powernomics training. So I decided to start bringing in people every now and then, not too many, but only people that I believe can add value, and also people that are going to be at the All Black National Convention. Kwame won't be, but a lot of other people will be. Asia Kirkendall, Ryan McCrary, etc. And speaking of that, the All Black National Convention is going to be October 25th to the 27th. We have about 60 experts lined up in all walks of life. We are solving our own problems as a community. We don't hate anybody, but we believe we can do it ourselves. And we're bringing our experts to focus on our people and helping all of us get better. So if you'd like to join us in Chicago, just go to allblacknationalconvention.com. Bring your intelligence, bring your ideas, bring your good energy, and you're going to meet some great people that are going to match that energy with you. I promise you. All right. So allblacknationalconvention.com. That's the URL. All right, everybody. So have a good day. God bless you. And if you want to join us for Money in the Morning tomorrow, all you got to do is I'll send you a text message as a wake-up call tomorrow morning. Just text the word morning to the number 87948. If you text morning to 87948, I'll send you an invitation. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye-bye.